everybody is being blamed. That is true for everybody. Can you agree with that? Have you been blamed for something almost every day? There's nobody in this world who is not being blamed for something. From these eight vicissitudes of life, today I will talk about only two. Because to talk about all eight is too big, not the next time. I will talk about Ninda and Pasamsa, being blamed and being praised. That's why the title of this talk is Praise and Blame. So let's think about it. To get what you want and not to get what you want. Can you see that everybody never gets anything they want? Can you see that? No. You get something. Not all, but you get what you want. Some of what you want. So you cannot say that this is true for everybody. This is true for some people. Some people are rich even before they are born. Children of rich parents, even before they are born, they are already rich. Some people are poor, yes, even before they are born, their parents are poor. But at least they get something they want. And having nobody around you who loves you and supports you. Is this true for everybody? There are some people who are abandoned, who are rejected, who are thrown away. People don't love them. You can say at least some, there are some, but this is not true for everybody. And there are people who have a lot of relatives. Many uncles, many cousins. Of course you have only one father and one mother, not more than that. But you have many uncles, many aunties, many brothers, many sisters, many cousins, many friends. So you have a lot of people around you. So at least this is true for somebody, some people. And happiness and unhappiness also, you cannot say that everybody is unhappy. Some people are happy, yes. Some people are unhappy. And praise and blame. Can you see that everybody is being praised or everybody is being blamed? Which one is true for everybody? Everybody is being blamed. That is true for everybody. Can you agree with that? Have you been blamed for something? Almost every day. So Buddha said, Nati loke a nindito. Loke means in this world, in this human world. A nindito means somebody who is not being blamed. Nati means there is nobody like that. There's nobody in this world who is not being blamed for something. That includes Buddha also. Nobody can escape this. So, Nati loke a nindito. In this world, there's nobody who is not being blamed for something, almost every day. So I will tell you some of my experiences with it, because I have very painful experience. Therefore I gave a talk on this topic. When I was young, almost everybody loved me. Almost. Hope you believe it. But as I grew older and older, as I learned to read more and think for myself and speak my own mind and will not take orders if I don't like to take orders, even my parents started blaming me. And when I was in my teens, I started thinking about religion and reading a lot about religion. And if you really read a lot, you develop a lot of doubts. Naturally. So many contradicting ideas. You read from so many different philosophies, so many different religions. So, I cannot believe in any religion anymore. And I spoke my mind. That was my problem. When I believe something, I talk about it. When I don't believe something, I talk about it. I can't keep my mouth shut. It's very difficult for me to do that. So when I started talking about my doubts, my parents got upset, my teachers got upset, my friends won't talk with me anymore. And my friends' parents told my friends not to associate with me because I was a bad boy who won't believe in any religion. I did not believe in any religion because I took religion very seriously. I take religion very seriously. If you take something really seriously, you really think about it. And when you really think about it, naturally you develop doubts. But I'm a very religious person. I know that. I can prove it. I've been fighting with religion all my life. That's the proof. Because if I don't care about religion, I won't even think about it. So for me, religion is something very important. It affects your whole life. Not only this life, it affects your life now, and the next life, and the next life. So you have to really think about it. So when I talk about my doubts about religion, people call me all kinds of bad names. If you believe in any religion, no matter what, people say you're good. If you don't believe in any religion, no matter how self-disciplined you are, they will not trust you anymore. Because you're not afraid of anybody anymore. When people believe in a religion, they are afraid of this or that. They are afraid of God, they are afraid of hell, they are afraid of many bad consequences. But when you don't believe in any religion, there's nothing you need to be afraid of. And people think that you will do all kinds of horrible things because you're not afraid of anything anymore. So people like you to be afraid of somebody or something. If you're not afraid of somebody, if you're not afraid of something, they'll think you are horrible, you are terrible. So even my parents won't talk with me anymore. And I became very lonely. I had only a few friends left. Even my teachers won't talk with me anymore. So I started questioning everything, and because I question too much, and my parents cannot answer my questions, my teachers cannot answer my questions, it's easier to ask questions, but very difficult to answer. Truthfully, actually. So they don't like me anymore. People like you if you believe what they say, naturally. But if you question them, at first they will say, it's okay, it's your right to question. But if you keep questioning, they will take you as a nuisance. So at home, I won't talk with anybody anymore. There's nothing to talk about. But although I have a lot of doubts about religion, I like reading about religion. I get all kinds of books I can find about religion and read it. I still read all kinds of religion, not only Buddha Dhamma, all religion. Why do people believe in religion? Why can't they stop believing in all religion? That is the question. Because deep inside us, we yearn for something bigger and higher, noble, something noble. And deep inside us, we yearn to be free. We want to be pure. We want to be happy. We want to be a good person. So when people accuse me of many things, I just went away and in a quiet place and asked myself, am I really a bad person? You know the answer? No. I'm not a bad person. I can never believe that. I never had a doubt that I am a good person. Because what do I want? I want to be happy. Can you agree with that? Everybody agree with me? Yes, I want to be happy. And how do you want to live to be a happy person? To be a happy person, you need a lot of friends. You need people who love you and trust you. You can't live alone and be happy. So, when you want people to love you and trust you, you must be a good person. You must behave well. You must have discipline. You must not do evil. You must do what is good. So I want to be a good person because I want people to love me and respect me. I want to be happy. I want to see myself as a good person. I want to love myself. Do I love myself? Always. So I know that deep inside me, I have religion. But I cannot give it a name. I cannot give what religion that is. Because deep inside me, I want happiness, I want freedom, I want real purity, I want nobility. I want to be a good person, the best person that I can be. So religion for me is to develop the best potentials in me. I can see that I have bad potentials, like everybody else. I can see that I have good potentials. I want to develop all those good potentials, good qualities in me, so that when I think about myself, I can be really happy. And people demand me to believe all kinds of ideas, but I cannot. Naturally, I don't know why, I don't know how, I like to think for myself. I want freedom to think. And people don't give me freedom to think. You are not free even to think. So I love freedom very much. All kinds of freedom. Not just one kind or two kinds. Not just political freedom. All kinds of freedom. Then I noticed that when you have negative states of mind, your mind is not free. When you are hateful, you are not free. But when you are loving, you feel more freedom. When you are stingy, jealous, you are not free. But when you are generous, when you share, you feel more freedom. When you are forgiving, you really feel free. So I love freedom. I can feel it. I'm a very sensitive person actually. I can feel what I feel. I can see what I feel. So because I love happiness and freedom, I love nobility, I want to develop my good qualities, I'm religious. One day, I went to a bookstore. Not only once, I go to bookstores all the time, even here in Bangkok. Because I love books, I love ideas, good ideas. So in a bookstore, I found a very small book, only a few pages, maybe about 20 or 30 pages. And bought it. It didn't cost me much, actually, it was quite cheap. And it's about Kalama Sutta. You know that sutta? Oh, so many people here know this sutta. What did Buddha say in Kalama Sutta? What does Buddha say? Don't believe. There are 10 points not to believe.